he stay dropping them bangers.
Use that poker, don't let nobody see you, man. Too much mud, sipping on junk to reap, man. Scroll through pictures of myself, gotta face my demons, man. If no one knows, I'm doing myself.
What is up, YouTube? It is Showtime and I'm back with yet again another video. Now in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to be a comp center in NBA 2K22 part 3. So today's video we're going to be switching it up a little bit. I thought why not just show you guys some raw gameplay and then kind of do a voiceover and commentary of it, showing you guys tips that I use in game. I feel like it's one thing for me to break down how to do things like individually. As you guys can probably see how I did in part 1 and 2. I didn't want it to be repetitive. I wanted to switch it up this time and just show you guys in like me in the flesh, kind of using my own tips. I feel like it's one thing to preach it, but it's another thing to practice what you preach. So you guys will be seeing some recent gameplay. I also want to announce that I'm kind of officially back to this game. Like I kind of made my return. I've been playing just a whole lot of stage. Honestly, I kind of want to hit level 40 for the mascots. At first I didn't, but now I'm kind of re-evaluating my decision and I low-key want to. I don't know what it is, but I just do. Even if I don't, like, I don't know, I'm in the middle. If I don't, it's okay because I have a friend's account I can use for mascots for content wise. But you know, 2K's wrapping up. The new 2K's in 3 months. I'm not gonna make no big deal out of no mascots, but that's besides the point. Let's get into the commentary. So as you guys can see on screen, boom, I got my first deal of the game. Also, shout out to the guys I played with in this game. They were complete randoms. Like, I don't know these people. They just picked me up and we were just this was a great run. Like, this team was great. We ended up doing very well. But yeah, another thing I want to mention, like I came back to this game and I knew that ISO was OP for a while, but this is gonna be my first tip to you. You guys, like, I've got to really understand how overpowered ISOing is. Like, a lot of you guys don't enjoy metas. Some people, like, not a lot, but some people are like, oh, the meta then takes no skill. If you're here to win, my #1 tip to you, even as a center or anybody on the court, ISO. ISO is the number. If you guys go to the comp stage right now, it is literally two things: double team and ISO. That's all you will see. So that's kind of what I've been abiding by. So that's tip #1. As you guys can see, I'm ISOing. My guard is good enough to ISO. That's the thing though, you guys cannot do this with any and everybody you guys just pick up. Certain guards are going to be more talented than others, but I'm going to tell you guys, ISOing is fairly easy this year. You got badges like tight handles, quick chain, hyperdrive, things that are going to stun people so easily, space creator, all these crazy playmaking badges that stun people. It takes no skill to ISO. So, you know, ISOing, I feel like, is a skill that if you're a guard out there and maybe you're watching this video, you guys should definitely learn how to do because it's just so overpowered. That's like my first tip to you as a center. Look, I just sit box, I let him work, I let him do as he does. I know some guards out there may need screens. If he needs it, go ahead and feel free to set him, but I'm just letting you guys know that ISO is the current meta in the game. That's literally what the game consists of right now. It's just a whole lot of ISO and a whole lot of double teams. And if you guys want to join the bandwagon and win games, I suggest that to you. It just seems to be the easiest and most dominant way to play the game. So that's tip #1 for you guys. ISO. Like that, personally, that's just how I'm rolling. If you guys don't want to, that's obvious, fine. I used to set screens too. Like, I used to be a screen setter. Honestly, you still can set screens. This is what I do. So with the ISO, if I see the guard is struggling, then maybe I'll set him a quick screen. But other than that, I just ISO and I just get the boards if he miss and I pass it back out, or I'll go up. It depends. As you guys can see, he's literally just ISOing. I'm gonna try my best to get the board. I may not get it every time, but you should get the board more often than not because you are literally just sitting paint. All you have to do is box out and wait for the ball to go up in the air. So, you know, ISOing is a main tip for you centers out there. Like, maybe suggest that to your guard. I don't know if your guard is ISOing, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to do some more commentary over this game. So yeah, the score is 10-6. Another thing that I really started taking pride in is being able to double team well. As I mentioned, the meta is double team and ISO, so you have to double team very well. Like, I noticed that you can get stunned very easily. And honestly, I found, even like, I recently even found more than anything that having communication with your lock is probably the most important thing. Like, recently I've been playing with these few locks where I can't be in communication with, and it's so hard. Like, I try to tell them play sides, or I try to tell them I gotta trust you, you know, play the 1v1, play the ISO, and it's hard. Communication is such an important, it's an underrated thing. You guys have seen me mention communication so many times in my tutorial videos. Communication is #1. You know, you gotta communicate these things. But honestly, some teams are just special. Like this team I was playing with, our chemistry was just A1. We really weren't even communicating like that, and we were just, our play styles just worked. I was the center getting the board. I was doing my thing in the paint. My guard seemed to be crazy on ISO. He was doing his thing on ISO. He knew when to pass me the ball. He knew when to throw me the lob. He knew when to just do his thing. My lock in the corner was chicken. He was playing his defense. We were doubling. Look, just pay attention to our defense. We're straight doubling, especially once. But there's a time where you can't, you know, like in this situation with the score, you really can't double. You have to bait the double and pretend like you're double teaming and play for the lob, which you guys will see me do throughout the video. But if you're up by any more than 2 points, you should be doubling. Even if I'm up by 1, I double, because but you can only do that if you trust your guard. So these tips, I can tell you, they're like intangible. They're not physical tips. It's more mentality and it's more IQ tips that I'm giving you, you know. So if you're up by 2 or more, double the whole entire game and and literally let the 2 go down almost, and just trust your guard to get 3s. Honestly, it's easier said than done. You have to have a guard who's capable of ISO, and I can say that a good amount of guards know how to ISO. You know, you can do the pick and roll, like you really can, but with the pick and roll, it's easier to guard. It just is. ISOing and stunning people and ankle breaking people, it's just so toxic, and it's really the meta, and it's the easiest way to win games. And for those of you guys who don't like it, I mean, I guess I can understand, but that's just how 2K22 is. I hope 2K23 is not like this. I don't want ISO no more. I want to see Showtime back. I want to see the real. I feel like it required more skill. This is definitely one of the hardest years. Like, it's really I wouldn't say this year is really that hard, because, you know, but the stunning and the dribbling is insane this year. People getting stunned, like, it's one of the worst years I've seen for defense. Like, being a lock is very hard this year, so I hope they kind of make defense a little bit better. But as you guys can see, just letting him work, score 16-16. As you guys can see, sometimes I'll set him a screen if I think he's struggling. You guys, it's really an IQ thing. You guys have to have a mind of your own besides what the guard wants. If you see him struggling, you just set him a quick screen. You guys can even do a fake screen, then run back down. I'm just giving you guys tips off the top. So look at the score, 16-18. I told you guys, if you're up by any more than 2 or more, double team. Look at us, we are doubling. I am going to give this center the 2. See, I play it a little bit. You see, look at that, that's the clutch right there in me. I really could have just let it go down, because remember, if I let it go down, look, I let it go down 18-18, we have the ball. If we score 2, we're up. If we score 3, we win the game. It's all about knowing when to do certain stuff. I wouldn't double if you're down 3. You have to play for a stop. You can't double and you're down 3 points. That doesn't make sense. You have to bait and do as I did just that last possession. So as you guys can see, the game's rolling on. Everything's going smoothly. We're up by 2 points. We are going to double. We are not going to let a 3 down. This is where it really matters. If a 3 goes down, they're back. Look at him, 3 go down. So we messed up. See, I'm showing you guys raw footage. We're not perfect. I know I'm a YouTuber now, but I'm not perfect. We mess up too. You know, so as you guys can see, unfortunately things didn't go in our favor. Look at that. Pow! We got lucky. So, you know, that's basically it. Honestly, I just wanted to show you guys one quick game. I really wasn't gonna make this elongated. I know a lot of you guys don't have like some crazy attention span. I want to watch someone just talk. If you guys did enjoy this one, let me know if you guys want another one. I literally just did a voiceover. I had a lot of fun playing this game. Shout out to the people in the video who played. Even the people on the opposing side, they played very well. It was a very good, intense game. If you guys want to see more gameplay just like this, I have lots of gameplay of me playing intense games. I have one of me playing in a party series recently. I will be dropping them this summer. I'm going to try and make it entertaining. As you guys can see, I've kind of lessened how often I drop. I drop every 3 to 4 days now. The game is slowing down. Content is starting to slow down. As you guys know, some of us may be running out of ideas. I got a lot more videos in stores. I don't want you guys to worry. Content will be here throughout the summer, but I'm gonna slow down the pace but get you guys better quality videos. So because now I'm slowing it down, as you guys know, I usually do it every other day. Because I get to give myself that 3-4 day break, videos are gonna be better. So once again, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Just a quick commentary, quick tips, quick flying tips, just off the fly tips that I can give you guys for centers. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope it was useful. If you guys liked the video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.